Hey there sports fans, it's time to experience the most uproarious moments in the world of sports in our latest episode of Total Idiots at Work Women's Sports Edition. It's going to be a wild, so fasten your seatbelts and let's dive into the madness. Their specialized dance move this time didn't exactly go as planned. Just a few moments ago, he lost a set and now it looks like he's playing hide and seek with his racket. I guess modeling suits these two ladies better than boxing. Knockout beauty over knockout punches. I think it's time to make a splash and find a new swimming instructor. She was clearly motivated and had a strong desire to win, but her performance just didn't make the cut. Sometimes the heart's in the right place, but the execution takes a detour. In the midst of the hurdles race, this stunning young lady hit a little road bump and took a graceful dive. When you are cycling on exotic routes, be prepared for these unexpected surprises along the way. It's all about making a splash, one way or another. She started as an athlete, but who knew she could dance so well? She discovered her hidden talent while celebrating her victory. How many points do you think the judges will award him? A sport where you have to be laser focused. One blink of an eye and you're down for the count. The referee made a quick fumble while announcing the winner and accidentally raised the hand of the losing fighter. She stopped in the nick of time, unfortunately. He managed to miss a goal that seemed impossible to miss. Is this the Miss of the Year award material or what? It's women's rugby we're talking about, and at first glance you'd never guess these girls are this strong. Beauty can be quite deceiving. Here's another competitor who might have a future in modeling rather than athletics. The pole vault is taking a whole new direction. Perhaps Gravity decided to flex its muscles today. During a tennis match break, a cameraman approached the competitor in a slightly awkward way, nearly capturing what he definitely shouldn't have. A cool hand and a clear head lead to victory. It seems like this actor took a shot at basketball, but I think he should stick to the stage. This is what it looks like when your pre-workout drink kicks in, and you suddenly feel like you've got the power of 1,000 suns. He started celebrating a little too early. Right when the athlete needed to make that crucial leap, her concentration decided to take a detour. A moment relapse in focus at the most critical time. It's all about looking good and grooving with style on the dance floor. While attempting a corner kick, instead of the ball she ended up delivering a kick to the corner flag. Well, that's one way to show the flag who's boss. Falling down is not the end, it's the get up and keep going spirit that truly counts. Clearly she and her coach were not on the same page. No amount of water can dampen their passion for the perfect shot. His best friend is a dog and they're hitting the gym together. These two ladies are pros, so don't attempt this at home, although it does seem like an excellent tab workout. Chin up, you'll be a big star when you grow up. She's already a winner for sure. Her charm has won over the entire stadium. Victory goes beyond the scoreboard. I'm absolutely fascinated by the strength of this football player, pulling him along while he's holding on. One wrong move and it's a dive into the water. In the 200-meter race final, two girls took a tumble, and one even fell just before the finish line. Talk about a dramatic finish to the race. At the top of the diving championship, she had a slip on the board, but her entry into the water was surprisingly good. What a remarkable comeback! While many struggle to hula hoop just one, she effortlessly manages 100 at once. He taunted the runner next to him just before the finish line. The universe has a way of settling scores. It's evident that we haven't yet discovered the limits of the human body. The volleyball players are trying to seduce the referee, although I have a feeling their attempts won't quite work out in their favor. No one expected halftime in basketball to be this entertaining. Even though she made a foul and lost some points, she managed to take it in stride with a smile. It's all part of the game after all. During her acrobatics, she had a backward tumble on landing, but she smoothly recovered, making it all look like part of the plan. The wrestler celebrated his victory by performing a slam on his coach. The entire karting track is lined with these safety tires, and fortunately nobody got hurt. She couldn't break her own record, and it was clear from the start that her confidence was a bit shaky. Her acrobatics didn't go as planned. She missed catching the ball the way she intended, but in the end she managed to deliver a great showmanship that left the audience impressed. This move attempted by the skating duo looked more like a wrestling maneuver than a figure skating routine. This girl has perfected the art of skill and balance with the ball. She's a true maestro in motion. This girl showcased a dance that left the audience in awe and her opponents a bit puzzled. It's all about adding that unexpected flair to the game. The footballer started celebrating too early, and when he went to put the ball into the goal, he hit the post instead. Talk about a close score on the court. The pole vaulter experienced a failure, and during her landing she was at risk of a serious injury, but thankfully she managed to avoid it. Her team was truly concerned for her well-being. You never know what tricks and twists will happen on the street court. A strong grip first. This is how you play golf, although here it's more about wind and luck than skill. The ballerina is demonstrating the seemingly impossible, walking on top of bottles. She's taking grace and balance to new heights. They tried to play mind games to confuse the opposing team, although it didn't quite work. In the heat of the game, she forgot that it's not a rugby match. Something that rarely happens, the pole snaps before the jump. It was a close score for him to lose the first place in the marathon. Defense had a lapse, and they conceded a goal they could have avoided. It's a tough break in the game of soccer. It's all about that euphoric rush after a hard-fought victory on the ice. A confusing situation indeed. In the end, the blue team secured the point, but half of the red team had already started celebrating. Amidst the heat of the battle and the drive to score, they're first and foremost great friends. It's all about the playful spirit and agility. She didn't execute the long jump as planned, but she received applause from the entire stadium. Sometimes, the effort and spirit can outshine the results. It's just not her day in the world of athletics. No matter what she attempted, it didn't quite work out, and she eventually decided to call it quits. After this mistake, the goalkeeper probably considered a career change. Watch it till the end. What do you think the referee decided in the final outcome? At the wrong place at the wrong time. An incredible comeback. It's like the ball was on the side of the volleyball players in white jerseys all along. She hit turbo on the treadmill, and suddenly, gym acrobatics were on the menu. This handball player has a rubber hand. This grandpa is bending it like Beckham and putting half the youth to shame. This racket throw is, to me, the most beautiful move in tennis ever. I think he's doing this job because of too many hits to the head. These girls really love beer, as we can clearly see. I feel like this athlete got stuck on the line, and you. This girl had issues with the gym band hitting her from the back, and now she has some major discomfort down there. After a tango with another player, this footballer turned the field into his personal trampoline. His gravity-defying act went viral, and now he's the soccer ballet sensation. This gym girl turned a medicine ball into a wrecking ball. The wall wasn't prepared, and her surprise was gymtastic. This dude was filming his epic surf session, but Mother Nature decided to give him a watery hug, turning it into the most beautiful wipeout ever. How about we call this woman in surfing something other than an idiot in sports? I think surfing isn't for everyone. The volleyball player pulled off an unexpected floor routine, courtesy of the trashy opposing player's knockout serve. Olympic gymnastics. Anyone? Hockey havoc. Two players crashed through boards, shattered glass, and turned the game into a surprise comedy for the ref and fans. In an artistic skating fiasco, the duo attempted a mid-air magic trick. Sadly, her partner's vanishing act was a bit too early, turning their routine into a slapstick headbanger on ice. The shot put her through her ball, aiming for glory, but hit the cameraman instead. Plot twist. The camera survived, and the new reality show, Unexpected Close-Ups, was born. Usain Bolt, in his victory stride, went from sprinter to cameraman crasher lightning fast encore no one saw coming. Hockey player tries limbo exit, realizes doors aren't limbo poles, ends up slapstick star nice. Baseball player goes for a cheeky play, literally, sliding into the opponent's behind. It's a home run for unexpected collisions. Celebration fail. Athlete's victory toss turned into a teammate's unexpected floor routine. Gold in gymnastics, not so much in team spirit. Golfer takes an unexpected swing to the forefront with a ball to the sensitive zone. It's a comedy hole-in-one, and he's not laughing. Dog declares timeout during owner's basketball game for an impromptu baller performance. Canine crossover. Anyone? This rugby player is clearly not a fan of losing. He got so frustrated that he ended up in a brawl with the goalpost. Talk about tackling the wrong opponent. Billiards duo wowed with crazy spin shots, turning the table into a dance floor. Who knew balls had such smooth moves? These table tennis moves aren't an everyday sight, but pay special attention to the finale. It's the unexpected cherry on top of the paddle cake. Guy nails golf hole first try, looks more shocked than a cat in a cucumber patch. Amateur ace. Check out this flawless swing. This girl wowed NBA fans with her halftime anti-gravity talent. Handball goalie subs in, steals the spotlight with a rival goalie save. Oscar-worthy goalie clash. This dude's on a speed date with the Usain Bolt of horses. Talk about racing to romance. Guy eats like he's fresh off a desert island diet. Someone remind him it's a buffet, not a survival challenge. Listen to how good her dance sounds.
Yeah.
Kid nails a free kick goal like a boss. Even goalposts are jealous. This futsal goal just convinced the net to retire early. Job well done, ball. This dude's ladder skills are so fast, even squirrels are asking for lessons. Looks like amateur tossing at its finest. This dude's rice skills are so on point, even Mitch Lynn stars are jealous. He's about to get a call from Master Chef. Rice edition. This is some ninja level stuff, I think. When someone asks this guy how many push-ups he can do, his response is, I can do them all. This baseball player was born with a bat in his hand. This guy doesn't need a skateboard, just give him a tire, and he'll roll with it. Fastest ball rack assembly in town. This guy's turning his door frame into a chin-up carnival. Next up, tickets and popcorn. This Chinese bike sorcerer is turning a regular ride into a two-wheeled spectacle. Hogwarts on wheels. Anyone? These service tricks in tennis look so powerful. Even Nadal might consider using them. The best sliding start ever. Classroom training is no problem for these strong guys. Is this parkour or a fancy game of tag with pillars? These guys are turning architecture into their personal playground. Skateboard sorcery. A one-legged trick that defies gravity and common sense. What's the name of this amazing jump? This guy juggles balls like he invented juggling itself. Most of us would fall into the water, but not this guy. This guy defies gravity, climbing between two trees with nothing but leg power. Tarzan, who? Is this the ultimate phone juggling act ever? The athlete's pole vault attempt turned into a pole not so vault. Her face said it all, Olympic golden expressions.